Vice President Joe Biden in Davos in his new role assigned by the president to push for a cure for cancer. Dr. David Samadi is with me. First, Dr. Samadi, you know, the notion that it's the federal government that can or should lead the way with respect to curing cancer rather than the private sector.
I don't think the government is going to be able to cure cancer. I think what the government can do, which I think is a very important initiative in this point, is to really give the money, release the money. And the fact that they're talking about at least start with $2 billion to help with the research, with the grants, and things that, you know, has been going downfall, this will be important. But ultimately, it's going to be the scientists, the doctors, the surgeons out there who really have to come together. By the way, it's an international effort with Americans perhaps leading in this field, but you've got to involve all these other countries who are doing the best genetic testing, screening, etc., to bring them all together and be able to cure this.
We've made so many medical leaps and bounds. We've cured a lot of things. We've fixed a lot of things. You were making a point about heart disease going down in terms of being a killer. Why is cancer so formidable?
Well, you know, what's going on is that, as you said, heart disease is going down because cardiologists have taken care of the cholesterol, cardiac stents, all these lipids and medications. Cancer is going to be on the rise because of a lot of things that we're doing. Our diet, we just talked about how sugar could be really toxic to your body, belly fat, environmental factors, genetics plays a big role, and we're really not taking care of ourselves. We're not sleeping enough, and we're just working hard, etc. So your body, one of those cells can go out of sync and become cancerous cells. And so that's on the rise. 1.6 million Americans every year are going to get cancer. 1 out of 3 women, 1 out of 2 men are going to have risk of cancer in their lifetime. This is a great investment.
What about a cynic who may say there's a lot more money in the treatment of cancer than a cure for cancer? What do you say to people?
What I would say is that, you know, the government or somebody has to get involved and work with FDA to reduce some of those costs. There are legitimate discussion that we can have about this. And so whether it's immune therapy that's going to cost about $100,000 a year, you should reduce those. And that's what government can work with some of these companies. Mind you, they spend years to come up with a new treatment. They should also get paid for what they have done
Dr.
for their
Samadi,
scientists.
thank you very much. Really
it's a good
appreciate
effort.
it.
Thank you.